Hey guys, it's MadameWario. Welcome to the Strem de la Strem. Happy Friday. Welcome to Friday Night Mario Party, where I'm gonna have to reactivate my game. There we go. Welcome everybody. Thanks for hanging out tonight. We had the last poll to determine the order of the last two boards that we have yet to see in this format. Because one of them we've technically seen before, but it was like a pop-up stream, so I don't really count that as far as like a scheduled Mario Party stream. We had two left to see. We've seen all but Goomba Lagoon and Western Land. And you guys chose Goomba Lagoon! What a surprise! Western Land places last in the poll. It places last. Technically, I didn't even have a poll with Rainbow Castle. I just knew I was going to play it second because it was tied for the first board I was going to showcase from this game from the beginning, pretty much. There was a one vote win back when initially deciding which board I would play first. So we got both rainbow boards out of the way. Oh no! Kitty fights! Are we cat fighting? How could we? We got both rainbow boards out of the way at the start. And we're probably going to circle back to those two boards at the end of this. So like after Western Land, I would like to do... and I have planned to do a stream of both Galleria again and then Rainbow Castle again with more turns because I'm not going to be focusing on the solo stuff as well. So that's kind of the plan. I also want to note that there are only 2 streams left this month after this. This turned out to be a very busy month for me outside of streaming. So we're going to get a couple more streams and I'm going to be posting December's schedule in my Discord server because it is jam-packed. Like, oh, don't worry, we're gonna more than make up for it next month because I'm still doing like 3 stream days a week in December. I've got each of the days planned out. Not to say something couldn't change, and I might change what I want to do on any particular day, depending, but I'll probably post that after this stream, like this weekend or something, just so you guys know what to expect since there's really not a whole lot left this month stream-wise. So it's been fun getting really into Mario Party and showcasing it for you all for the time being, and we'll get back to it. I have one stream next week, and then I won't be streaming again until like the end of the month, like right before Thanksgiving. So anyway, that's the plan. Just a little update for you all, and thanks for listening to me gabba gabba gabba. I know a lot of you want me to shut up and play, so I'm gonna go ahead and say hi to everybody. I'm kidding, by the way. Start of 9-4, Psycho Nacho Man, Casanova 6-4, Phantom Tempest, Ms. Mario Fan 7, Breehawk, and Darkstar. Welcome to the chat. Yeah, why don't you shut up? I know. How could I? How could I? The audacity. What is happening? There's some bouncing going on out here, and I don't know what the deal is. Jilly is my supervisor. What is happening? Hey, quit. My supervisor is... You guys, I try to just do one thing. I try to do one thing. What's happening here? What's going on with these ladies? What is happening?
Jilly took off from the bedroom just all the way in.
Jilly, you locked yourself in this corner. You're supposed to be my supervisor. Ah! Okay, well. I don't know. Wait, will you turn that light off, please? I don't know what is happening with Jilly. She's going crazy, though. Thank you so much, Matina, for the resub for 70 months now. Thank you very, very much for the many years of subs, almost 6 years. As for a Mean Girls quote, I'm gonna go with, let's see. You guys, what is the 411? What has everybody been up to? What does she say after that? What is she goes, she says something and then she goes, what is the hot gossip? What's the cool jams? Oh, I was missing part of it though. I don't even know what part I'm missing. That's gonna bug me now. Yo, big win for Psycho Nacho Man. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for the hype train.
Not much. You?
Wow, what's up? Not much, you? Classic. NMU, the letters is the way to do that. I picked up some Muddy Bears tonight. I actually found them for once. And so I picked these up. These are a Mario Party Friday night staple from my childhood when I would go rent video games for the weekend on Friday nights and get this candy at the video store, whichever one I chose to rent from that week. So we're gonna have some candy while streaming, and I know everybody, every single time I bring this up, there's at least like 1 or 2 people that go, Muddy Bears? What? I've never heard of that. Chocolate covered gummy bears. They are my favorite candy. I say it so much. I feel like I just assume people are listening to me say the same like 5 things over and over and over again, but you know, I think people just tune me out after a while. Authentic Muddy Bears all the way from the year 2000. It's true. Kaboomek, how's it going, girl? How's it going, ladies? Matina. Gonna be lurking? Well, enjoy your lurk. I have no idea what flavor that was. I don't know. But let's get to the game. My controller was here. And now it is not. Here's Yugi, though. Ooh. Big Yug! Cheese Silver, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the party. So how's everybody doing on this lovely Friday night? It's been endless summer. We've established this. Beautiful out today where I am. Where am I going? There we go. Goomba Lagoon, you guys! I am going to play with my Pro Controller today. I'm not going to worry about motion control because I've done that 2 streams in a row now, so... And with no such luck, so I need a break from the anxiety. I'm going to up the difficulty to hard. Players, who would you guys like to see today? Post your players in the chat. Goomba on Goomba Lagoon, maybe. I haven't been keeping track, so, like, I don't know who all we haven't seen yet, to be honest. We've seen quite a few people, but, like, definitely not everybody. This is a pretty large roster for Mario Party. But... Yo! What's up, Nap? With the all-caps Montgomery! He's such a mood. I love Monty. Toadette, Spike, Bowser, Ninja, Monty. Okay, the first repeat was Monty, so I'm putting him in. And we have Koopa, Birdo. I don't think I've had Koopa on a board yet. Let's go! I don't think I have. We'll put him in. Now, a Bowser, Spike, Ninja, Toadette, and Birdo. Who have I not seen? I don't know if we've seen Bowser. Have we? I don't think so. Let's put Bowser in. Okay. Well, thank you for your suggestions. We are ready to go. I'm gonna do a 20-turn game. That's what I've been doing for all the boards. Turning off motion control minigames. Turning off minigame help this time. I forgot to do that last time. We are ready to go. We're ready. Bowser's so much bigger than everybody else. Like, Wario's big, but not Bowser big. The Bows. Not Bowser big. This board... I like this board. It's cute. The gimmick of... what's it called? Sorry, I shouldn't eat candy and then try and talk. Muddy Bears are really chewy, too. The gimmick of the tide is a little frustrating because it goes on way too long. How? How do I go third every single time I stream? I went last time and I like needed more stuff between. Hey guys, thanks for the hype train, by the way. So yeah, there's a tide gimmick where you get stuck on certain islands when the tide comes in. And there is an item that you can get to force the tide out or in, depending. But there's no other way to get the tide in or out. That's the only bit of control you have over it. There's also an incentive or achievement for using the tide shell, which is the item unique to this board. So we're gonna try and do that today. I've been trying to like tackle the achievements as we go through this. Wow, third is the word. Yo. Yeah, the tide is high, but Wario is holding on. He's gonna be that #1, baby. Classic. Classic, like, Y2K song right there. You guys remember those commercials that used to play on, like, they were on, like, Nickelodeon and stuff, that I think they were advertising to the parents, like, hey, since you're stuck watching these cartoons and you have money, maybe you should, like, shop, you know. So there were always those infomercials that were for, like, mix CDs. It was like the now, that's what I call music CDs, but there were some that were just, like, random, like, easy listening or whatever. I remember I begged for Christmas when I was, like, 4 or 5. I think it was 5. I was really little. I begged for the Pure Mood CD for Christmas, and I see memes of it on Instagram, like, now, and I'm like, I still own this CD. I loved stupid Pure Moods. It was my introduction to Enya, and I love Enya so much. I'm going this one. I love it. But anyway, you guys remember those? There was always, like, the classic hits. Crap. The, I don't know. The now ones are probably the most iconic. That's probably the one I'm thinking of that had the tide is high, but I'm old. That's probably the one I'm thinking of, to be honest. Okay, apples and bananas. Which one could it be? It's a banana. I think Koopa beat me. Okay, he didn't somehow.
Round 3.
I tend to like Celtic music though. Right, Kit? Yeah! Kit's like, I like music. I like to sing.
Round 4.
Unhinged. Left. Okay. Oh, it could be. Is it, Kit? There's a leaf. Yeah. Oh, no. It's not it. It's not the one. What do we do, Kit? Why did we do it?
Final round.
This one's so fun to play with real people and just guess immediately. Okay, orange with a leaf. Orange with a leaf. Orange questionably with a leaf. Okay, it's gotta be one of these two. Oh, it's that one. We got it. But yeah, I love Enya. Asbeth, welcome to the stream! They're on, like, what, now? 4,200 or something. I remember when I went to London when I was 12, they were on now 68, I think. And we were only on, like, now 7 in the US, and I remember being very shook by that idea that they had been around the block with now that's what I call music for a lot longer than us, supposedly. The mac and cheese girl? Who can say where the road goes? I love that song. That's a classic, like, modern class song. By the way, what up, Pixie? Kirby Cart, welcome to the stream as well. Doing well. I had to try and get a lot done today. I've spent a lot of the day, like, organizing and doing stuff around the house, and then I ran a bunch of errands. Once Odie got off work, we went and ran around doing errands, and you can definitely tell that it is... You can't tell from the weather, but you can tell when you go places. It is November, and it was Friday, and so it's very busy, like, holiday season. I finally, I think, for the very first time, heard Christmas music today, and I was like, no, 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 I'm not ready. It's too soon. It's too warm out. We can't do this. And I heard, like, the same 3 songs. Like, the first song I heard was Whitney Houston, like, do you hear what I hear? And I'm like, yeah, and I need you to shut up. I'm not ready. So, and then it played again. I'm like, we heard you the first time, Whitney. Zip it. I'm done. But yeah, it's really dumb. Heard that song every day at MomoCon in a commercial for macaroni. Why was that in a macaroni commercial? Enya?
Start.
She's like, whatever, I'll take macaroni money. Crap, how did I lose this so quickly? What? I suck. Apparently. I'm having a muddy bear. That's... What? He like hopped it. It glitched. How did that even happen? Wait, that's not Bowser.
Finish.
Did we win?
Winner.
No. It was, the timer was up. Like, the timer was out. I'm sorry, but no. Snatched. I know, Bowser choked. The pressure was on. I didn't even try, according to that. They made this game too easy. Bring back the good old days, I know. There goes the tide. So now several paths are blocked. Including, I think, the path to Daisy, so this is kind of stupid. You know what? We don't need Daisy on this board anyway. She can just stand there alone until she's like, I'm leaving, goodbye. The awkward goodbye of nobody wanted to see me. Oh, Daisy, why you gotta suck so hard? Even the cook... The cook? The Koopa King! He got cooked. He couldn't handle the pressure. Yo, I've never done this fishing happening where there's no line whatsoever, this ghost fishing. I don't understand. Although I think I heard that you can only get 15? Yeah, like you can only catch 15 and if you go over you don't get to keep them or something. I didn't even read what it said. I think Pixie told me that. Yeah, we leave Daisy stranded on the island. What, you don't want to leave her stranded? But it's Daisy, Kit. We don't really like her. We only like her in Mario Tennis. Is that too much? She's like, I don't know what you're saying, but okay. We can get to the stars, so well, we don't have enough coins, though. Don't we just circle, though, if we get there? I don't know. I'll roll a 5 anyway. It doesn't matter. It was super fun having someone land on a happening space every time I was about to go to the island with the star on it. Oh, you love when that happens. Oh, what? Not 5? Oh, I did roll a 5, but it was too many. I went past the star for once. That is not what I wanted to do at all. Okay, I guess... Sure. I mean, at least that way I didn't pass the star. Not at all what I intended to do, though. I intended to go by the item shop and just, like, pass the star and circle, but... Is the star under the water anyway? Maybe it doesn't matter. I think it is under the water. I don't think these paths connect. Okay, I don't know. Technically, even at low tide, we're stranded on the island. Oh, come. Not everybody can fish. He looks so cute with the fishing pole, though. Aw, Big Mont. He's the best. So cute. Mm-hmm.
Bonus minigame.
Bonus? Alright, 4-player. Mm-hmm. I like this one.
Start.
I love the custom dice block. Obviously, because they are broken. But that being said, I feel like they were way more broken in Superstars. I think they made them a little bit harder to get in this version, because I don't see them pop up as often.
Winner.
Or as frequently, like, in, like, item spaces, item shops. At least that's from my experience. I don't see them as often. I do see them often enough, but not like in Superstars, where it was just, like, super easy to get one.
New turn.
Sorry, Daisy. Yeah, that's my biggest complaint about this board, is that I feel like the tide, instead of being like high tide for 3 turns or whatever, I feel like it should be high tide for like 1 turn and then go back. And you can use the shell to make it high tide to like screw people over. Like, I feel like that would have been better than being like, it's gonna be low tide for 2 turns and then high tide for 3. Like, that's just a little too much, I think. They're priced at a weird point in the item shop where they're a bit too steep to buy early, but later in the game they're a better item you'd rather buy instead. Yeah, there's a better item you'd rather buy instead, for sure. Maybe that's also... okay. Also the way that they dealt with that? None of these help right now. But naturally, I'm gonna go for the mushroom. I am going for the mushroom. This is why we have to get into Pro Rules! Ooh. I've only done a Pro Rules game once. I love Captain Shy Guy on that little boat out there. I wonder if he has 2 flags. 1 red and 1 white. Is that just a thing that's on ships? For like, I surrender, I'm innocent. Maybe way back when. Maybe not anymore. I need to go buy the Boo Boat. I think that's one of the boos I have not visited yet.
Minigame.
Like, I know I've visited one on this map, but I don't think I've visited the other one. And that's another... Ooh, speaking of flags! That's another, like, achievement, is visit all the boos.
Start.
I like this one. It's just, like, satisfying. Yeah. Yeah. 3 more. 16? Come on! I lost by 1?
Winner.
I like this minigame a lot. Yo, Cass, thanks for plugging my Pillow Pet campaign going on right now. I've still got a couple deals, going on with Pillow Pets. One is all the time. You can use code MadameWario on pillowpets.com to save 10% always. But I have a cotton candy cow specific Pillow Pet coupon at the moment too. That's where you can get a Pee-wee cotton candy cow with the purchase of a regular cotton candy cow. Which is a great deal, especially for the holidays. since the regular size cotton candy cow is only $10. So check it out if you're interested. Played Pro Rules mode on this board yesterday, made it through the whole game, and on the last turn was sure I would win, then boom! Connection error. Oh no! That sucks! Sometimes I eat my dessert before my dinner. You eating gummy bears made me want something sweet, so now I'm eating a coconut bar! Let's go! Good. I'm glad you're eating dessert before your dinner, Midnight Beast style. Anytime I hear a song out in public the Midnight Beasts have covered, I can't even understand the real lyrics. I only hear the parody lyrics. I'm sure you guys can relate for any parody that you like of any song. I've never been a Weird Al person. It's strange because it seems like something I would be really into because I love comedy and I love The Lonely Island and the Midnight Beast, who probably more folks across the pond know about than, like, in the US, but that's okay. But I don't know how relevant they are anymore. I don't think they're still making stuff, but yeah, I've never been super into Weird Al for whatever reason. He just doesn't really do it for me. I did like his like, I don't have anything against him, and I was excited about his movie because I really wanted to see, like, Daniel Radcliffe play him, and I've watched the first, like, hour and 15 minutes of it at my sister's wedding, like, on her wedding weekend over 2 years ago now. And I have yet to finish it, so oops. But it has a lot of people I love in it, so, like, that's another, like, and it's just goofy. Like, it's very funny. I think I get more into comedy film in general than I get into his music, so, like, okay. My sister had a sort of destination wedding. I mean, I guess it was a destination wedding. I feel like when I say that, it makes it sound like we went, like, out of the country to, like, some resort on an island somewhere, but I guess that's not true. But, yeah, we all stayed in, like, a cabin together, because it was in the mountains, and they had a Roku, so we watched the Weird Al movie, at least until we had to, like, go to bed. Or leave? Maybe we had to leave. Maybe we had to go to dinner. It was, like, the night before her wedding. Or was it the night of her wedding? I have no idea. I don't know. She also didn't have, like, a traditional wedding where, like, you have the ceremony and then you have a big reception and you dance and do all the things. It was, like, very small, immediate family only, like, in the mountains, and then we just went to dinner. And did our own things. But yeah, imagine me watching it, like, at her wedding. She's getting married, I'm watching Weird Al. Oh my god, I like this one! I have not played this one since this game, like, came out. The sacrificial toad. Played this game once. This one never comes up for me.
Start.
And I love the concept of it. Oh, you guys are losing. That's right. That's right. No! I was right there! Oh, I was right there. I needed to just be like a dinky little tiny bit before. Shoot. Oh. I tried. It's hopeless. Yo, Cass, thanks for the hopeless boots. I did try.
New turn.
I was really close, though. Bye, Daisy. We don't like you. I always think of the story that one of my roommates during my Disney college program told, and who was one of my dear friends from the program, where she was meeting up a group of friends that she had like she had this whole like group when she arrived for her college program that she had like kind of established over social media of other people that were also doing the Disney college program. So she had like this small group of friends that were like, let's get together and like go to one of the parks and whatever. And so I would always hear like the drama, which was always really entertaining, about like said group of people. And I remember like one of the girls that went to, I think they went to Magic Kingdom, but one of the girls that went to Magic Kingdom one day was like throwing a fit over something. I don't know, it just acting annoying. And she's like, she got really mad at me, and I told her like, if we'd known, she tried to say like, if we'd known that you didn't feel up to it, we would have never invited you. But instead she just said like, listen, we would have never invited you. And like, I guess this girl got really upset because she like did not mean it the way that it sounded, but because there was no like additional context and she like messed up the wording of it, it just caused all this extra drama. And we used to laugh about that. I laughed over that so hard, and anytime one of us would like act a type of way or whatever, be like, look, we would have never invited you. I wonder if she probably doesn't even remember that, but like that's like one of those dumb things that I just remember because it was so unhinged. So funny. Oh, it's me! 28 to the star. No, I need to actually go this way so I can go past Boo. What? Everybody's over here. Okay, who do I want to steal from? Koopa? Yeah. I'm gonna steal from you, Coop. Oh. Yo Yoshi 95, welcome to the stream. Yo Yoshi. So yeah, the wording was definitely off. In that telling of like, tell us how you feel, you know. But yeah, I always laugh over that. That minigame is almost like a game of chicken, by the way. I meant to say that. What? What did I do to you? Oh, I guess I have more money than anybody now because of Koopa. Should have stolen from somebody else so I wasn't the target, but I didn't think that far ahead. Oh, I'm sorry, kid. I tried to be a good player. Excuse me. He's 1 coin ahead of me now, so hopefully Koopa steals from him and not me. Uh-oh, it's raining Goombas. Hallelujah, it's raining Goombs. I love the Golden Goomba. I love that that's like a fun little thing in this game. Oh, I used to have... Wait, don't I have WoW set? WoW. Yeah, I do. Minigame. Why is she so annoying? Ooh, squeaky shakedown. Keep all the coins. Oh, I don't think I've ever been the one player on this. Shoot.
Start.
Wait, did I collect one? Oh no. It's like Bash and Cash, but not. I mean, I guess it basically is, but it's a little bit more like... It's a little less brutal, I should say. I was like, it's a little more fair. I don't know if that's the right way to put that. Sorry, Bowser, you're just big, so you're easy to go for.
Finish.
What? They still ended up with more than me. Kit, I'm gonna commentate. You're gonna have to deal with it. Once I didn't fill the bar because I wasn't ready, lost 10, then filled the bar and lost 14. I don't think, yeah, like, it's so dumb. It feels like it doesn't even matter. Rank this game, Babysitting Mama. Ooh, that's a classic, a staple of my channel, my YouTube channel. and still holds the record for my most viewed videos, and #1 most viewed video on YouTube, which is crazy. I think it's pretty close to 1 million views, which is insane to me. I know, how could I disturb Kit like that? So it has a lot of, like, sentimental value for me. It is an absolutely insane game. It is a mama game. It's not as good as the cooking games. Like, Cooking Mama will always be the GOAT and will always be better than Babysitting Mama. The fact that it came with a baby doll and that's the controller and that's what you use is the greatest. Like, I love that about it. I recently just got my Cooking Mama baby doll out of storage too. It was with my mom. I remember I had it stored with something of my mom's back when I lived with her, and she was using it as like a cushion in something, because I'm like, I don't need this right now, and but I don't want to get rid of it. Like, I want to just store it. And she's like, oh, let me use it for this. And like, so it was just in a really random, like, I feel like it was in a random like tote of dishes or something. Insane. But yeah, it was a cushion. So anyway, but the innovation of that was always super fun to me. I don't think it's an incredible game though, and it's one that, like, oh my god, I don't even know. It's probably like a 5 out of 10. It's probably pretty average for what it is. It's goofy and it's niche and it's like, it's fun and it's very memorable for that. But as far as a game, like, that you just want to pick up and play and go to, it's like, I think it's kind of all novelty, which is where it's just, I think it lands average, because if it were like this incredible game, it would be above, but the novelty of it definitely makes it higher than, like, well, this game is like a 2 or a 3 because it sucked and I hated it or something. It's not like that. I think it's just fair to give it like a 5. It's definitely a very novel game. And whereas like the cooking games, I think they're a lot of fun and would be like definitely like games that I like, or games that are above average. You know, I would even, you know, be tempted to say, like, Babysitting Mama could even be like a 4 for being, like, you know, under average, like, but not, I don't know, below average, but like niche concept. Again, I'm gonna stick with 5 for that one. Yeah, always keep your babies with the dishes. It was something like that, though. It was something like Fragile and Breakable, where it just needed, like, a wedged, like, corner, and that baby doll was perfect for it.
New turn.
Having to store it anyway, it just worked in a weird way.
Jamboree.
Jamboree! We love Yoshi. But I don't really like his game, so... Having a Master Boost sucks. You know what that means. That's right, it's another Pro Rules angle! Ooh. Why does it have to be stuck at 12 turns? That's so weird. I don't know. Again, Pro Rules idea I can appreciate. I don't know that it's executed great. Yeah. Yoshi's minigame is basically just Slime Climb from Fall Guys. Isn't this the 12th Mario Party? Not if you include the handhelds. But on a regular console, yes. Or not on a handheld console, yes. Alright, I'm gonna go 4. And I'm gonna... No, there's no shell available yet! This is kind of a fun item. The shop hop box. Could be good. Oh, that's right. No, this is 13. Super Mario Party. I forgot about Super Mario Party. I was like, there's 1 through 10, and then there's Superstars in this. I forgot Super. Oops. You know, this is a sequel to that game, essentially, but... There we go. Yeah, this is 13th, then. And that's only if you're not including the handhelds, though. If you're including the handhelds, this is, what? 17th? Advanced DS, Island Tour, Star Rush. Yeah, so this would be 17th if you're including those. La, la, la. Yeah. Oh, this is a cute one. I kind of suck at it, but it is cute. We love some bouncy ants. I also like how when they wipe out, they kind of have the same look as in like Smash Bros or something, where they like fly at the front of the screen. But yeah. Also, there's an arcade game of Mario Party. At least there was in Japan, but I'm not counting that because I'm just going to count the games that you could like buy for a Nintendo system. 18 if you count e-reader, but do you want to count Mario Party E? Without getting technical and into that, it is the 17th game in the series. Yay, we've had nothing but gold! So cute. Slim Kirby, yo! Nap receives another single card pack. Here comes Butterfree. Oh my god. I know I've talked about this like every stream since it came out, but I absolutely love Pokemon Pocket. I finally got into like the online battle system earlier this week. Like at the beginning of the week, I finally felt like confident enough to battle real people after I'd like practiced with AI and like practiced building decks with AI to see like what worked and what didn't. And it's been super fun. Just doing different things. Okay, hold on. Trying different decks and working towards the different incentives and all the fun stuff. The blue star was taken! Welcome to the stream! I like the touch that Bowser and his minions are just given coins by the golden Goombas and Mario and crew stomp on them. I didn't even notice! I'm glad you pointed that out, because that's actually really cute. Oh no, because we couldn't roll high enough. We didn't get the star, but... There's another Boo over this way. So that's good news for us. I'm pretty sure I've already visited it, but just to be sure. Just to be safe. And be like, yes, I've seen all the Boos on Goomba's board. We can make sure we go buy it this way. And maybe steal a star. And maybe steal a star. What? Come on. Don't steal from me. Don't hit me. I'll hit me. I'm crazy. Doesn't even matter. I do not play Minecraft. I've actually never played Minecraft before. So I'm a big Minecraft noob. Man, I want to see them go by the golden Goombas now. I think I'm too far gone though. I play Mario Party. I love this minigame. It's so cute. It's the cutest.
Start.
Okay, I gotta find Toad having a chat, having a heart-to-heart with Blue Shy Guy. Okay. Oh shoot, that's too close. He's thinking. He's dabbing. No, stop. Oh no, I got him in dab mode! I didn't mean to. I should have been a little bit closer too. Okay, bottom of the jump rope is what we're going for. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Zoom, 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 zoom. I want you in my zoom. Okay, I messed up again because I like was looking at the background and not at the row.
Final round.
Lakitu, Lakitu, Lakitu. Where are you? Lakitu, where are you? Here? No. No! Okay. You're gonna be a Lakitu now. That's not good either. Okay, it's fine. 192. I sucked! How did everybody else do better than me? Oh no! Mm-mm. Never too old for Minecraft. Minecraft is like... Minecraft and Fortnite are like
New turn.
the games that are like wildly popular with kids and adults alike, I feel. Oh no. Well crap, why did you do that to me? Mm-mm. That's your favorite minigame? The one I just played? It's a good one. I think my favorite is the 1v3 fast food minigame. 1v3 fast food minigame? Why can't I think of what that is? I can't think of what it is, Kirby Cart. I have returned with food! Phantom! What'd you get for dinner? What'd you get to eat? Oh, from Mario Party DS. I was like, wait, what? Okay, so you guys are talking about Mario Party DS now. I was like, the horror camera one in like the cornfield. Okay, now I got you. I was like, wait, the one we just played? I'm like, that's not, I don't think of it as scary, but I guess it could be. No, I know exactly what you're talking about. That one's really fun in the cornfield, running around with the camera. Mario Party DS has amazing minigames. Fast Food Frenzy. I know what you're talking about now. I was like, I don't know, what? A ham sandwich, sour cream, and cheddar ruffles, and a bowl of brownie batter ice cream. Yo, all the things. Nice. I had pizza. Classic pizza on Friday, dinner. Camera Shy is your favorite one from the entire series. It's a good one. It's so funny. I love the leaf sliding minigame. The one where you like slide down the banister? Or is that a different one? I like that one though. That's the same one. Okay, yeah, that's a cute one. I like that one. What is my favorite one from DS? I just love that song, the like panic song from Mario Party DS. The dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. It's like so chaotic, and the energy of that song is so funny. And I feel like it plays in most of my favorite mini games. It's great. Now I'm gonna play some DS mini games again. I know I need to stream Mario Party DS sometime. This is gonna sound weird. Sometime next year for you guys. I have my December schedule set with lots and lots of this game again, only online. I want to try a couple streams that are just me, and then well, board-wise are just me, and then a couple streams. Oh no, I got sandwiched, I think. I don't even know how. And then a couple streams like playing with folks online, because it could be a lot of fun. But yeah, really solid minigames in the DS game. How tall is this picnic basket? What? This is like a corporate event. This isn't a picnic anymore. I really wish they'd bring back the Koopa wedding minigame from Mario Party 5. That's so cute. Or you go pick up the flowers and like the golden ones are worth more than the pink ones and it's just so precious. Can't get over that minigame in Mario Party DS where you're standing on a piece of meat running and then, oh my god, yes, I know what you're talking about. It's so like, why are we doing this? I like the idea that in Mario Party DS, all the characters are miniature, so it's very Toy Story vibes. Like, you take place in like a giant feeling world. Bye, Yoshi. No one wanted to see you, I guess. Which honestly, I'm fine with because I don't want to play his ally minigame right now. We are all going up this mountain. I guess I don't have to, though. I can definitely warp to one of the shops. I'm gonna look at my map. I think Mario Party DS has the most chaotic minigames, too. I think that's part of the reason why they're so fun. And why it's such a solid game. Oh, this is on a circular island nobody can even get to right now. So if I go... This just goes around and round. Item shop. One is submerged, I'm pretty sure. And the other one is over in the big circle area. I'm gonna use this, though. I don't really want to just go around and around right here. Oh, well, I'm right next to an item shop. It's not submerged. Oh, of course it sends me to that one, too. I tried to go to the other one. No. How dumb. Maybe it'll have a shell. Yeah, no, none of these are what I want. Oh, this is what I want. Maybe this was a good move after all. Oh, man. I remember the rubber ducky minigame in Mario Party DS being, like, impossible. It's like a 1v3, and if you're on a rubber duck, you just lose immediately. But that one stands out for some reason. It just does.
Minigame.
Oh, thank you for the follow! Here comes Julie! Hi! Julie is my supervisor. She's also my youngest of my two kitties. Green Dino! Welcome to the party!
Start.
Welcome to the cold front. Oh, shoot. Oh. No. Sorry, I was chewing up that muddy bear. I didn't want to be chewing and talking at the same time, because that's gross. What's happening here? Yo! We did it! Oh yeah, I'm just playing with CPUs, Green Dino. Pro!
Julie? Julie, what are you doing? You want to say hi to everybody? I'm sure they'd love to see a beautiful little girl. Come on up.
New turn.
Oh gosh, I didn't mean to. Gosh, I didn't mean it. I accidentally hit her little toe coming up. I'm sorry. Here's Julie. This is Jill G. She's my baby girl. Oh no, the Golden Goomba's left, little girl. The Golden Goomba's left. She's like, this is great, Mom, but put me down. All right, there we go. Now she's on my lap. Jill, you're just a big girl.
Why does Bowser have a lot of coins? Good question. I don't even know when he got... maybe he's stolen from Boo a lot or something. I'm not sure. You used to have a dog named Stewie. Cute. Got to visit my friends last month and they have 6 cats. Oh my god, that's so precious. I love all the kitties. My house was full of cats growing up. My family were big cat people. Jilly is sitting in front of my monitor, so I have no idea what's happening in the game. I mean, I guess I could look at my computer, but She needed to block that and be like, give me attention, please. But yeah. Julie's more important than gameplay anyway. It's true. Okay, we're going to the star. We can go to the star, right? Yeah, it's not submerged. Okay. Great. Sorry, I had to cough. I didn't want to do it into the mic. Okay. Yay! Our first star of this board. It only took us 12 turns. So if this were pro rules, this would be our first star of the board. Yay. Yes, did you give all the pets to all the kitties, Kaboomek? I hope so. But yeah, Jilly's my big girl. She loves it. Even though I still call her Little Jilla. She always will, in my mind, be like a kitten and a baby and look like a kitten and a baby, even though she's bigger than Kit, who is older than her. But it's like, you know, you can't unsee it. It's like when you go back. Have you guys ever done that where you, like, especially with, like, I would say, like, home movies and stuff, where, you'll have, like, an older relative, and it doesn't even have to be that much older. It can just be a few years, or an old TV show with kids where you were way younger than the kids at the time, but then you watch it as an adult, and you still see them as older, even though they're like 12, you know? I grew up doing competitive dance, and like going back and like watching dances that have kids that I know are older than me, I still see them as older than me, even when they're like teenagers and preteens in said videos or like whatever. I have always done that, and like Degrassi's is my favorite show of all time. And those kids are, like, age appropriate to the characters they're playing. And they were all, like, 1 to 3 years older than me. And it's just, like, wild because I still see them as older than me. Even though it's, like, they're so young in these episodes. I always do that. Like, you'll never not see somebody as older than you, no matter how young they are in a photo or a video or whatever. It's funny. Oh, big surprise, Mont! There's the Bowser phone. It's, like, I love that they added the Bowser phone, but I hate that they changed it. They made it where you just, like, you can't call Bowser on somebody. You just give him a ring and he chooses who to see. So it's really stupid. Like, it used to be a really good method of targeting your opponents while also targeting yourself if you were, like, completely out of coins, because then he would give you coins. Like, it was a good strategy item. But it's like, I was so excited when I first saw it was in this game, and then I played with friends, and one of my friends got it, and it did that, and we're just like, oh, that's mega disappointing, but okay. Kinda wacky. Alright, guys. Spread out. Oh, you guys are supposed to be hard CPUs. Yeah, I don't know why they would bother changing something that wasn't broken. Bowser, I swear to God, why do you have to run to the same side as me? I never thought of using it on myself if I had no coins. Yes. In Mario Party 3, if you use it on yourself and you don't have any coins, he will give you money. He'll be like, oh, you rang? What? You don't have any coins to steal? Take this. Bowser... I feel like they played just as idiotically as hard CPUs as they do on normal. Maybe even worse than they do on normal. I don't know. Super dumb. I love how, like, how real Bowser's reactions are. He's like, huffed and puffed and just like, come on, dude. It's so cute. It's big cute. I don't have any items anymore. What are you doing? Why are you dueling me? What did I do to you? He's gonna duel for all my money. He has 121. Oh, this is bad. No! He's gonna leave me with 11 coins. I'm gonna get some minigame. I'm gonna choke. No! I did this last time. Somebody dueled me for all my coins and I choked. Oh, this one is fun though. Like, this one is...
Start.
Oh, this one can be tough. Oh, you jerk.
Finish.
Oh, I spanked him. I spanked him. I had a harder time with a normal CPU.
Winner.
That's what you get for trying to steal my money, Koopa. No, maybe because I stole his coins earlier. I didn't steal that many though, and didn't he steal right back from me? Maybe not. Either way, I stole what? 10? Come on. What you buy from Red Koopa? Okay, that's a good purchase. I'm glad these... I almost said caves? What? These pipes are appearing. I can words! Yeah, get wrecked, Koopa. For some reason I thought he... I guess I was thinking of the last turn. I'm like, did he go an entire turn without using this even though he had it and he definitely had the money for it? But no, that's just not true. That is not the case. Not the case at all. Anyway.
You got a star.
You got a star. Did Nintendo fix the red shell? What do you mean? Okay. I guess it wants him to get 2 stars in 1 turn. Pretty unfair, but you know. Oh, there are 3 shops on this map? Yeah, there are 3 shops. I don't know that I didn't even think this was... I forgot about this one. Yo, remember that I had Yoshi as a buddy and copied 2 golden pipes on this board. That's awesome. I love the ally system. I think we should get an ally next turn too, like another one on the map. Bobo, how could you forget about that Lakitu quiz? I know, he was standing over there, but I did it so long ago now. And then haven't played. Look at him! Look. I haven't played it since. We've only gotten good things from this volcano so far. Only all the gold. Oh, I think that 3 stars in 1 turn. This game is just serving Bowser. He doesn't need the star rod. He can just bank all the stars in 1 turn on Mario Party. Also, I like the fact this is not happening. No, it's not. Do not do this. Okay, he couldn't get it. I was like, if he can get that star, I'm gonna lose my mind. Imagine if he got 4 stars in 1 turn. Bowser does cheat. Bowser cheats. And he just tossed his... done with those dice. Yo, my first 10 of the game. Where does this go? Oh no! I can't. 8? Whatever, I'll get some gold. Okay, he could roll a... Well, people have like golden pipes anyway. Like, Koopa's gonna get that. So I have what to work with? 5? Super unlucky or super unlucky? Solid. I kind of want to go to Kamek's shop. And since I can't reach the star and I'm going to get super unlucky anyway, I'm just going to go this way. What is this? A rock that can't be discarded. Oh, I've never gotten this before! But what do I do with this? It's rumored to be valuable. What? I don't know what to do. I forget, is Wario Cheat still an alert or did that get swapped out? It is, but it's a chance alert. My 64-bit alert is both Wario wins and Wario cheats. So it's just a generalized Wario alert where you don't know what it's going to say. If it's going to be in my opinion or somebody else's, in other words. Monty Mole, bringing it home. Bowser, what happened to all your money? You have 14 coins now. I agree, Matina. That's my biggest complaint with Allies is their minigames are too long. Their minigames are way too long. Wario wins, baby. Well, here's the thing, Brandon. I think that Koopa's gonna use his... He would use his pipe before Bowser would fleet it away. Which would be really dumb if he didn't use his pipe and then Bowser fleeted because, like, it would be right in front of him. Yeah, that's only 60 coins. He had, like, almost 200, didn't he? He did because he had... Yeah, he had at least, like, 150 coins. He lost so many coins from that duel.
Round 1.
Alright, oh, there he is! There's Diddy! They put him in! So for all those who didn't think Diddy would be in this game, they put him in. They put him in! There were more Monts. I went too far. I was hitting A, but it wasn't doing anything. Band Slam, welcome! And thanks for the luck. Toad has such a weird voice. Red Beetle. Crab. Hold on. Who was the other person? This guy wasn't there. Thank you for the follow. Also, welcome to the Strem de la Strem. Welcome to the Pimp Zone. Welcome on in. I love how Mont got the question dealing with himself wrong. He was too self-absorbed. Okay, hands crossed, hands out. And then Yoshi. Okay, hands crossed is in the middle. Oh, that was Yoshi. Bowser, what were you thinking, dude? I mean, they're in a similar pose, but... Maybe he's colorblind, I don't know. Oh, okay, you have to use it up... You have to use up the lodestones. There's basically 2 coins in each. However, if you use it in Rainbow Galleria's thrift store, Womp can buy it from the player for 20 coins. Interesting. But there is an achievement for holding lodestones, and I'd never seen them until now. So this is interesting. So we want to hold on to at least one of them. So that's at least something. That's an achievement we can get. Bruiser Bash. Oh, I'm Bruiser? Okay, sweet. I don't think the first time I ever played this, I was the one player, I'm pretty sure, and then I have not gotten this again since. We'll do this. Hold on. Move, left, right. Okay. This one's actually kind of hard to control. Yeah, Bowser had his... He was just easier to see. Little guy. Koopa. Okay, I got him. Man. Yeah, I boxed him. A big punched. Monty's little, like, hands on his head are so cute.
New turn.
New turn. High tide. Your mom. Alright, well I guess Big DK is here. I like that. I don't know why I keep saying this. The Ally games are too long, yes. And I will say that about every single one of them. They're too long, but I like rhythm games, so I like DKs. Even though it could definitely be shorter. Golden Pipe. Move the star over to where I'm headed, please. You suck at his minigame? Oh no! I am not great at daisies, despite having played a lot of Fall Guys. Oops. Peach also depends. Like, those two are very... I feel like Peach and Daisy, you have a more equal shot at winning than some of the others, where it's just like... If you play with CPUs, you kind of know you're gonna win, or if you play with real people, it's like, when one person's ahead, like, there's no catching up. I feel like theirs are a little bit more fair, as into, like, anybody can win. But, yeah, of the three we've seen, I probably like DK's the best, and I like, but I do like Daisy's. I just don't really like Yoshi's. But DK also has shown up the most of anybody. Like, I already have... I got his achievement, like, the first board I ever played. First or second board I ever played. And then Yoshi, I'm pretty sure I have his achievement. Like, I have his achievement. Daisy's I don't think I have, but it's like I always see the same ones. A rock that can't be discarded until it's used. So... Whoa! I got 2 coins, baby. Alright, well at least I was able to just use one like that. Okay, so I can buy something. Oh, Tide Shell or Plunger Chest? Does anyone have anything good? Not yet. I'm gonna get the Tide Shell so I can at least get this incentive as well. Definitely want to do this. Because then I can get 2 achievements. And I can stomp Gooms. Alright, big volcano. Yay! More golden Goombas! We love gold. Okay. Yay! Pretty cool. Receive a custom dice block. That's a good item too. No! I can't! For as much as I want this, it was free and I really want this achievement, so this is so dumb, but I'm throwing out... You get a custom dice block! Discard. Oh no! What am I supposed to do? If I already had that achievement, it would be a no-brainer, but like, I'm just trying to get the achievement, you guys. So dumb. That's pretty funny. Pretty funny. Alright. Who's it gonna be? Cage Catch. Not Cage Match, but Cage Catch. This one I like. I like this one a lot. Although I don't think I've ever been on these buttons. I've been where Monty is, and I've been swimming, but I've never been on the like side-to-side buttons. Oh, look at it! He's a fast swimmer! He is a turtle. Bowser is a turtle. Oh, I feel kind of bad catching him though. He was so cute in there swimming. He's a fast swimmer. I never put it together. Like, oh, Bowser probably would be a really good swimmer because he's a turtle. Duh.
New turn.
Yeah, we see you, DK. I think after this turn, before we do the last 5 turns, I'm going to take a quick break, too. So that way, if you guys need to use use the bathroom or get a snack and you don't want to miss anything, you'll be able to after this turn. During break time, because I am like, I'm sipping on this soda, but I really would like to have my water instead and to, you know, not be inhaling sugar like this. Wow, getting a dice block and throwing one away. It is low tide. And I want to... So this just changes the tide in general? Yeah. Let's use it so we don't, like, somehow forget to do this or manage not... Commander of the Sea! Manage not to do this. Yay! How cute. I'm pretty sure my, my player card still just says boom. That's my big claim to fame, is boom. Receive the double dice. I'm glad we've been seeing a lot of mini games that I feel like I haven't seen in a really long time on this map. And I don't know if it's just because we've been more consistently getting like 4-player mini games, and those are the ones I have seen less than some of the others, but I don't know. I just feel like I've been getting a lot of mini games I haven't seen since like week 1 of this game coming out, and I've played it so much. I just think, like, you know, sometimes you just get way more like 2v2, sometimes you get a lot of 1v3. I feel like I see 1v3 a lot on here too. I don't know. It's just kind of crazy. Alright. Dun 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 dun. I'm not a big fan of this minigame, it's just kind of annoying. It's like, this is another one that just is too long. Oh no! I had no chance. It's too long, and the fact that you get no reward for making it all the way to the end just makes it kind of dumb. Like, you guys remember, like, Platform Peril is in this game, too. But, like, original Mario Party, Platform Peril, the length of that is, like, the perfect length for this kind of thing. You don't need it to be longer than that. Especially, again, if there's no reward for getting to the end anyway. But, yeah. Reminds me of what you did last turn, what, throwing my block away that I just got. He threw away the one he bought, though, so for some reason,
Home stretch.
that was his go-to. I have over 200 coins? 200 coins, alright. Alright, let's go. So everything's gonna double. And 4th place gets to decide. What are you gonna do, Koopa? After this, I'm gonna take a break, after this little dialogue. Everything's doubled? Wait, what? 4? No way! I don't remember the last time I had over 400 coins on a board. 412. Yo, thanks, Koopa. You are insane, but I will take it. I'm not gonna complain about that. Why did he... He's like, yo, I'm banking on chance time and swapping 400 coins with Wario. Gamer. That's wild. Okay, I'm gonna be right back, you guys. So take this chance to go to the bathroom or get a drink or do whatever you need to do, and I will be back in just a few minutes. Well, hello guys. Welcome back. We're back to the last 5 turns of Goomba Lagoon in Super Mario Party Jamboree. Just took a quick little break to get water. And I was not pooping, Pixie. Why would you say? How could you say this? I did get distracted though by Odie, who apparently opened like 25 I didn't witness this, he just told me about it, but opened like 25 booster packs on Pokemon Pocket, so that was a lot. Yeah, had to own me? Wow, how could you do this to me? How could you lie about what I'm doing? Wager in 18 coins. We left off and Koopa had doubled. Koopa's in 4th place. He got to pick what to do for the last 5 turns. He doubled everyone's coins, so I have 412 coins thanks to that. I had 206 before the start of this turn. Gotcha some big pizza, yo-yo! I had big pizza earlier tonight. I have 1 piece left over. I'll probably have it after the stream. A lot of the time after I stream, if I'm hungry, I'm like, I either have whatever leftovers or ramen, and I think because I only have 1 slice of pizza, I'm gonna do both. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do some ramen and some pizza. Does it go together? Not really, but it's fine. Oh no! Oh, I forgot to use a lodestone. Oh well, I still have room for 1 item. Still don't know what to have for dinner! No, Bree! Oh, I remember when that was like what you did every stream of mine. Every stream I had, you would decide what to have for dinner, like, the entire time? Oh my god. Yo, got the hot goss number of coins? What is the 411? Yo, Wolf, welcome to the stream. That's what the 411 means, right? It does. I like how 411 is just like, oh, what to dial for information, but like...
Minigame.
It turned into this, like, goss term, which I love. Now that I live alone, I like cooking stuff myself again! I just don't like cooking, but... you know. That's just me. Sorry, I was chewing that gummy bear. I'm going purple. Maybe I haven't been getting a lot of 1v3s because I feel like all of these minigames I haven't seen in forever.
Round 2.
I don't even know what kind of minigames I've been getting more than others now because I feel like I said like, oh, I think I've been getting mostly 1v3s, and there's no way that's true because almost every single 1v3 we've gotten tonight, I have not played in, like, weeks. Or it feels that way, anyway. Maybe it hasn't actually been weeks, but yeah. Cooking can be fun. The frustrating thing is when certain people in your house refuse to clean up after themselves. Oh god, yeah, that's the worst. Hey, we got it! No thanks to me, because I picked the wrong one every single time, but that's okay. That's a fun minigame, because it's just like a mind game with a little chance. The Monty Mole Carry. I know. Well, didn't Bowser get one of them, or was it Monty every time?
Only
Monty
4
twice,
turns
at
left.
least. No one is gonna get over to see DK. The Golden Goomba's left. High Tide's back in. This statement has the same vibe as why I used to order delivery so much and not make my own food. Yo. Yeah, I don't have any reason for that because Odie and I are both pretty good about cleaning up after we cook or make food, but it's more so that I just don't like to cook and I would rather eat out. You know, this is why I made a pasta pact with my friends, and instead of I had every intention, okay? I had every intention to cook. But then when it came right down to it, it was like, well, yeah, but then we could just go to Olive Garden. So, that was my contribution to the pasta pact. And I doubled down, too, because I went to, like, 2 different Italian places 2 days in a row. My favorite kind of food, what can I say? I love Italian! I'm gonna lose. Well, I guess, kind of. I'm gonna use one more of these. Just for the sake of getting rid of it, and then hold on to that last one. Holding on to it. And I'm gonna buy a pipe, because that is what I need, since one of my stars was stolen by Monty, who does not need any more stars. And also the fact that, like, it's back to high tide, we're not getting anywhere with this. Oh, come on! Why do I keep landing on red spaces? This is unfair. Like, I remember once we were doing our annual baking night for Christmas, I was cleaning up after myself, and someone dumped all their stuff in the other side of the sink and was like, oh, can you do mine since you're doing yours? Like, no? Clean your own stuff? Yeah, no way. It's one thing if... It's always the golden Goombas! I love that we've seen nothing but golden Goombas tonight. Not one time have we seen the Potaboos. That's crazy. Yeah, that's insane, Phantom. I would have been very angry over that. Yeah, boo to that person. Yeah, no. Oh, crap. I'm not good at this.
Start.
Oh, I got one. Oh, I almost got... Oh! Why is he running back? Like, what were you doing, Bowser? You were just running towards the back.
Winner.
Oh my gosh. Back to when I lived in, Florida for my college program. One of my... it was technically like 2 of my roommates that I didn't really talk to at all. They were kind of in their own, like, wing of the apartment, and me and my friends were in, like, the other wing. They would, like, make these, like, stews or... I don't know. Some kind of, like, stovetop... I want to say pot roast, but I don't think that's right. I don't really know what exactly they were making. It was, like, noodles with meat. What? Okay. See, this is what I mean. He did not choose me. That was just at random. But yeah, it was just, like, something like that. I don't know meat dishes, but anyway... At least not like that. Like, I know basic stuff, but not anything fancy. So, anyway, but they would just, like, make a huge portion of food. And you'd think, like, they would want to, like, you know, put it into containers, save it for later. But I think that they would, like, typically go out and party after cooking. And maybe they pre-gamed and were drunk beforehand. I really don't know, because I wasn't usually, like, home. I would, like, be off. My shifts that I worked in Epcot were always, like, either really early in the morning or they would end at, like, 7 p.m. for the most part. So I would get home probably right after they had left, I think. Or if I worked till close, it was, like, 9-ish. And then it would take about, like, an hour to get home. Sometimes it would be less. I mean, no, it didn't take an hour to get home. It took less time getting there. Regardless, it was, like, past dinner time when I would get home. And if I worked early in the morning, I would usually go do something in the evening, so I wouldn't be home anyway. So, I would come home and they would have, like, all this food, like, on the stove, and they would just put, like, dish soap and water, like, soapy water into it on the stove and fill it up to, like, soak. And it's like, okay, or sometimes it would be in the sink, but most of the time it was still on the stove with, like, soapy water in it to soak. And I'm like, you know, if you're coming home and immediately cleaning this up later, whatever. But it would sit on the stove for, like, days. Like 2 or 3 days. And I got so fed up with it because it would be like, it would be taking up dishes and it would be disgusting, and it's like, it wouldn't like smell like as bad as it would if it were just left plain, because it would be like the soap and I don't know, but it was, even one day, too much. It was too much to leave. And it would just, there were multiple times I was so like grossed out that I was just like, I'm dumping this out because I can't handle this. And like, but I would never get like a thank you or an I'm sorry or whatever. So I started leaving like these passive-aggressive notes on the fridge, to which I got passive-aggressive notes left back, and then it was like a battle. Like, my side of the apartment would like leave these like notes and be like, look, clean up your own nastiness. Like, I don't know what you get away with at home, but this doesn't fly in a shared home with us. And it was just like, what are you doing? Like, gross. But yeah, they also use the excuse of like, I'm like, hey, when you're done with dishes, put them in the dishwasher. You rinse them, you put them in. That's all it takes. And they're like, well, I don't have a dishwasher back home, so I don't know how to do that. You put them in. I'm like, I will start it. It's fine. Like, this is a privilege I grew up with. I get it. I had a dishwasher in my house. But all you do is load the dishes and put the pod in, or the soap, or whatever, and you close the door and you turn it on. This is not complicated. But it was like, they would just say like, oh yeah, I don't have one of those back home, so like, I just don't think to do it, or I don't know how to do that, or I don't do that. And I'm like, no. You're lazy. Stop. Yeah, it was, I feel like they were just like immature in the way that they wanted to like party. And me and my friends slash roommates that I love dearly weren't like these huge partiers, and we were kind of like at the end of our college experience where it's like, we're not just freshly 21, like, look, mom, I can drink and it's legal. Like, we're not here anymore. We're like, yeah, I'm trying to like figure out my life now. And I think they were kind of there. They were kind of like, oh, it's party central, like, we're gonna just like see how much partying we can do and how irresponsible we can be because our mommy's not here or whatever. And it's just like, okay, you know, yeah, maybe it's 1v3s I have not gotten in a while because I don't remember any of these. I guess I've been getting mostly like 2v2s and 4-player after all, you guys. Who knew? So yeah, it's just like bad excuses for being stupid. How do you not know? Exactly! Just stupid excuses from lazy people, for real. Come on. No, I'm, like, seriously. Yeah, I understand, like, I forgot, or like, I'm sorry, like, I was out and then I worked the next morning and it just didn't happen, and I, you know, I didn't mean for that to go down that way. Whatever. But I shouldn't be, like, pouring your food out in the toilet because you left it on the stove for 2 or 3 days and just didn't notice or whatever. I'm Rod, I party. I'm Rod, I party. No, I know for a fact you don't party. You do not party. I'm giving it a ball for Aaron. Yeah, so it was gross. But yeah, it was just like the typical, like, they probably pre-gamed after cooking and had a bunch of people over, and, you know, it was just a wild time. There were other times where there was one time I always remember, where like this guy, never seen him in my life, never seen him before, he was just asleep on our couch, and like me and my friend came out of our rooms and we're like, who's this guy? Like, there's just a dude on the couch, like, what the F? So she's like, you know what? I think I'm gonna load the dishwasher. So she just opened the dishwasher and just starts like slamming dishes into it until this guy like wakes up, and we're like, we just like stared at him. We're like, hi. And he's like, oh. And I think he got up and left. I don't know. It must have been like a one-night stand or something of one of the roommates that I never really talked to that was leaving dirty dishes on the stove all night. I don't know, but it was just like, can you like tell your boy toy to go home? Like if he wasn't even good enough to like sleep in your bed, like he needs to go. Like he doesn't need to be on this couch. Like get him out of here. So, yo, Chugga! Whoa, big coins. I definitely have to thank Koopa for doubling my coins at the last 5 turns. I had 206 and he doubled it, so I had 412. So I'm just like crazy with coins on this map. Welcome to the stream. If he was a one-night stand, why did he sleep on the sofa and not just go home? I don't know. These are the things I don't have the answer to. These are the things I didn't understand at the time. I was like, why? And I think like maybe she went to work and he fell asleep, because at Disney you work weird hours, because you're not like a typical, everybody works a totally different schedule, and like it's Disney World, so some people are like working practically overnight, some people are working well into the hours of the morning, some people are getting up at the crack of dawn and they're home by like 2 p.m. Like it's just all over the place. So nobody is on the same schedule, even though you all work in the same place. So I have a feeling he probably, like, came over to be with her or whatever, and then she left and he just crashed on the couch because he was there. I don't know. I don't know, but it was a wild time. Not because of me, but because of that situation. I am 15 to the star, either red or... What is the option here? Wait, no. 1, 2, 3, 4. Red or lucky? I don't know. I guess I'll go this way because I haven't yet today. Red could have a hidden block, but nah, let's just go for lucky. Stuff like that's why I hated having roommates. The thing of it is, and it's like, the incidents like that, luckily, were like few and far between. And because everybody was so busy and like wanting to be out so much, it really wasn't that bad. Like, and also, I feel like they were only there, these 2 roommates, one was worse than the other. One I was kind of like, I was friendly with. We never like hung out or anything, but we definitely like talked and I got along with her. And the other one, it's like, was more of an acquaintance. Like, I barely even knew who she was. They finished their college program, I think a month into mine, and moved out. And then their room just sat empty for like the next 2+ months of my program, and they weren't there anymore, and they didn't fill that room either. So it just kind of worked out, like, and the incidents I'm talking about, like, it was just like a handful, so it's like, it's good that it wasn't worse, like. And because the apartment was separated into like the front half where they were, and then the back half where me and my friends were, you didn't even have to like see them. We didn't share a bathroom with them or anything. Like they had their own bathroom in their room. It was just the kitchen situation that got a little ugly sometimes. But yeah, and then when they moved out, I remember my friend was like, I'm gonna move into their room because they have their own bathroom and everything. And I'm like, oh yeah, go for it. Like, I like my room. I'm cool. I don't really want to move. And she's like, yeah, because then I can have my own room. She can have your... We basically all had our own room at that point. Because my roommate mostly stayed with her boyfriend. And then there were three of us left besides her. So it's like when my roommate would come home, she'd be in the room with me, which I was fine with because I love being around people and being surrounded by everybody all the time. Yeah, we each basically had our own room. So anyway, but my friend who went to like clean up their room was like, it is so disgusting. And she like told the housing about it, and they came and looked at it, and they literally gave her... She cleaned most of it herself, but they came by and they gave her a Duffy like teddy bear from Disney World for having to deal with it. They were like, here, we just wanted to give you a little prize for putting a lot of work into something you really didn't have to do because that was disgusting. I'm like, wow, that's pretty bad. Most of my roommates in college were chill. The only times I can think of where I didn't have good roommates were the one time in freshman year when my roommate was up wrapping Christmas presents at like 4 a.m. and the roommate I had in junior year kept inviting her boyfriend over unannounced. Oh, that's annoying. That's the thing. Like, you have to communicate about this kind of stuff. You can't just be like, well, oops, my boyfriend showed up. Like, that's annoying. And why would you do anything till 4 a.m. in your room with another person, like, wrapping presents? Like, go home and do that. Yeah, why'd she pick 4 a.m.? That's what I want to know. I feel like most people's, like, crappy roommate stories come from, like, freshman year. Because you have these, like, I feel like a lot of the time you get a lot of privileged kids that have no idea what they're doing or how to live life. And you see how abnormal most people in the world are, and it's very bizarre to witness. And then also, you deal with people who have just had their, like, mom or their parents pick up after them, I guess, their entire lives. It's really weird. Girl, I wish I knew. It was right before Christmas break. Like, that's what I mean. You still have Christmas break. Just wrap presents when you're on break. Don't even bring, like, wrapped gifts home. Couldn't you have done it the night before? Yeah. Do it during the day. Or go to, like, a common area and do that. Like, what? I've had, like, at least 9 roommates over the years, and only 1 left as a friend. That's just unfortunate. Honestly, it sucks. You know, it's just the luck of the draw. I got very lucky when I did my college program because that was the only circumstance where I was living in, like, a dorm apartment, basically, with strangers. But, you know, the girls I was talking about before, I barely had to deal with. Like, I don't know that I've ever even brought them up because it's like I don't even think about it. But the roommates I had that were, like, really in my space and in my whole, like, living area, like, I love them so dearly to this day, and we became such fast friends. Like, they were the best part of my program, honestly. And it was just, like, such a lucky, good meshing of people by chance. Like, it was strange, because we did not plan to be roommates. We didn't know each other beforehand. It wasn't like we met on social media and we were like, we're gonna room together, guys. We get along. Like, there was none of that. It was just all this very serendipitous, like, lucky thing that happened, because they definitely, I think without them, I would have cracked and been like, I can't do this. So I feel like you got all the luck I never had with roommates. Maybe I did, Bree. Maybe I did. It was all me. But yeah. I've talked a lot about the DCP tonight. I didn't plan that. That just kind of happened. I don't know why hey, everybody gets to go fishing but me? I'm the only person who didn't get to do this on this board. Oh, Kit, you're so beauty. Kit's like, I woke up. Yeah, I didn't anticipate that. It just happens sometimes where you just, one thing keeps coming up because you have stories about it. Oh no, Bowser! You overfished! Had to throw them all back. Although, I think the ocean could do with less coins in it. Hey, I'm only 12 plus to the star! Wait, why did I think last turn was the final turn? I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna go this way, because there's no more turns. I guess I just miscounted. I don't think it really mattered, though. I don't know. Maybe it did. Seems like a Bowser thing to do. I do remember one time early in freshman year, I accidentally woke up, got roommate because I'd set my alarm for 6 a.m. so I could do homework for some reason. I don't remember my reasoning, and my alarm was much louder than I intended for it to be. Okay, but like, I feel like setting an alarm for the morning is not a foreign concept. And you just might have had something to do anyway. I wonder if I'll have 2v2s I've gotten.
3.
I feel like I've played all these 2v2s recently. Recently and consistently. So this is cute, but I want to say this minigame takes place inside the little cave that you can see from the island that Bowser's Keep is on top of. Slim Kirby, I proclaim this island to be Bobo Island. Yo. Thanks for proclaiming this to be my island, Slim. Alright, no one got any allies. We had 3 allies show up and none of them were even remotely close to where anybody was, and nobody bothered running into them. Which is kind of what keeps happening with Rosalina, but like, I didn't even bother this time with the motion control stuff, so it's all good. Okay, so, I have to get like both bonus stars in order to win. Because Monty has 4 stars. Bowser got 3 stars in 1 turn. Wait, Koopa has more stars? Okay, never mind. Koopa has the most... Koopa has 5?! Well, we just straight up can't even win this then. Never mind. Bowser, you're such a sightseer! We really didn't have much control over that. I don't think there's anything we could have really done. Ooh, Slowpoke. That's right, baby. The Slowpoke is here. I should have evolved into a Slowbro by now because I'm so good at rolling low, but here I am, just a big Slowpoke. Hey, I'll take a bonus star, though. Had a star stolen. Heavy pockets. Yo, I got 2 achievements on this board. I'm happy with that, at least. Congratulations, ya lost. A well-earned... Was it earned? I don't know. This is good karma for doubling my coins, I guess. Yeah, GG. So even if I had gotten both bonus stars, I really thought that, that the top had 4 stars. I didn't even catch Koopa doing all these shenanigans of stealing and whatnot, or buying stars. But, yeah, even if I'd won both bonuses, I wouldn't have stood a chance because he had 1 more star on me. Monty went from first to worst, I guess, in the last turn. That's kind of wild. Hidden Block Star, Item Award, or sorry, Hidden Block Award, Item Award, Minigame Award, versus Space Award. Yo. Alright. Let's go ahead and look at some of these items. Landed on a lot of lucky spaces. No Bowser spaces were landed on, however I did get Bowser called on me once with the Bowser phone. I accumulated 697 coins on this board. That is wild. 10 minigames won. Wow, Hidden Block Star. He only found 1. Like, that's all you had for your claim to fame? Looks like I only got the 1 star stolen, so I bought 4 in total. Oh. I like how it shows that. I know I've mentioned that before, but I do like how it shows that. Alright, let's see. We've got how many achievements? 2 achievements. Heavy Pockets and Commander of the Sea. So that's 2 more achievements for us, which I am very happy about. We're going to go to the hot air balloon. I want to do one more thing. I did Koopathlon last time. This time I would like to do the Bowser mode. This little, happening down here. Look at the Yoshis. They're just waving. A colorful bunch. Oh my god, I have 16,000 now? How? I guess because I haven't been paying any attention to it and I bought everything, so now it's like... I guess these will just accumulate forever. So yeah, we're gonna do Kaboom Squad. We're gonna do this worldwide. So let's just get to it. Alright, Master. So I have 11 victories. Typhoos. So yeah, let's go. Let's try it. I like this one. Stop. I love all these mini games. This is the reason. This is like the main reason I want to try this mode for you guys again tonight, or play this mode. Not try it. I've played it many times, but play this mode again for you guys tonight as a little extra before we get going here. Because it is fun. It features probably my favorite mini games in the entire game. It's just like one of those things. Like, this is Mario Party. This is so cool. Alright, are we gonna find players? It's looking for players. I don't know if it matches you up with people who are of your same, like, status. Not sure if that's a thing, but maybe. Why does Pauline look so small next to Rosalina? I didn't notice. I wish I had now. Rosalina's 7 foot tall, to be fair! Is she really supposed to be 7 foot tall? Why is she so big? Yo, anybody I know? Sir Farts? I don't know who that is. She is not supposed to be 7 foot tall. I don't believe this. How could they do this? Like, she's supposed to be a tall lady, but... Yo, you got in? Yo, let's go. Oh my god, I didn't even expect anybody to get in. That's amazing. That's Yo-Yo. How did I miss your name? It's because I was distracted by Mr. Farts or whatever. Crap, I'm the target. Oh no. I wish this mode told you initially. There are crates over here, but there's also Bowser. Did anybody get destroyed by that? Rosalina, just with her bombs. Oh, I'm so happy, Yo-Yo, that you're here. And that you're part of this game. I really just, I thought, well, it was really hard to like time last time and we're just gonna quickly do this, so I'm really happy that you got in. Oh, there it goes. Yo, Yoshi. Yeah, this is a fun mode. I always wonder with stuff like this, I'm like, what? This might be a test. I could see this just being like a test for... Uh-oh, who's down? Oh, over there. Okay, they got him. I was like, please get those people. Roro is always teasing with the bombs.
Finish.
Alright. Hey! Not too bad.
Minigame.
Yeah, anyway, I could see them, like, testing out this mode to be like, maybe we'll add this as a mode. Wow, DVD looks different than I remember. It says 7'7"? That's way too tall. I'm sorry, but that's way too tall for Rosalina to be. I don't believe this. Maybe you should make friends with Mr. Farts? Maybe you are Mr. Farts. Whoa! K-Man! Here comes Bowser! Here comes K-Man, who I have yet to play. Yet to play a board with. K-Man's like the only friend of mine that has managed to escape playing a board with me. And he's done it on purpose! Peach, get it together! I'm kidding. I know you haven't done it on purpose. But who would I be if I wasn't, like, giving you a hard time? There's always that one person who's falling over. Why is she so... Now I'm never going to be able to unsee this. She's so much taller. Sir Farts, I'm telling you right now, get it together. It's me. It's me. This is so... Okay, I swear it glitched at a point, because I did better than that.
You win. Rank B.
B? Oh, that sucked. Yeah, you ducked out our 1v1 match.
Yes.
No, I didn't want this! Oh, no. I wanted the banana. I like to be the trapper. What if I secretly was? If I feel like I would know because your icon would be so cursed. How tall is Sam? How tall are all these ladies?
Round 2.
I don't understand. Why do you have to come over here immediately? Okay, get those bombs. Thanks. Oh no! Goomba! Okay, I didn't really need to put a heart right there, but for a rank B, sucked. Why am I looking at it? I can't even see this. Come on. Everyone is so talkative. Where? Wait. No, none of those were mine. Or maybe one of them was. I think I'm still holding mine. Maybe not. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, if Rosalina's 7'7", is Waluigi taller than her? Oh, he's the same height. That's too tall. Waluigi is not... No. These characters are not allowed to be taller than actual, like, human beings. Like, this is not a real thing that should be allowed. Ooh, I'm collecting all the coins. Oh, crap. Come step on the banana. Yeah. Okay. I feel like I'm gonna be the target, or the bait, or whatever it's called.
Minigame.
Alright, give me one of the best ones. Waluigi, a short king. You think 7'7" is short? No! Samus is 6'4"?
Let's go.
No, she can't be 6'4". That's not allowed. Oh, I like this one. My dad is like, is he 6'3" or 6? My dad is either 6'3" or 6'4". I'm sorry. Samus is not the same height as my dad. Like, that's not allowed. That is not allowed. But you know who is the exact same size as my mom is Gengar. Like, height and weight, same as my mom. I'm like, hey mom, did you know that you're Gengar? And she's like, I don't know what you're talking about. And I'm like, it's a Pokemon. Which she knows Pokemon, but she also, like, she knows it, but then she also says, like, is a Pokemon a Pikachu? And I'm like, reverse that and you've got it. What are kids' things these days that are like, that's a phase, that just turns into an entire lifestyle? No! Get away from this wall! What is it now? I was trying to pick it up for like 30 seconds. Come on. You guys are why are we not blocking the gate? We suck at these games.
Rank A.
Okay, we weren't that bad. I'm just being hard on everybody. Give me this hammer, please. My mom is Gengar. But yeah. That is Sir Fart's fault. I know. Fart?
Round 3.
Okay, we're going to this crate. What? Don't I have a hammer? Why was that taking so long? I don't know. Yo, Marcus Jr. with 7 bombs? What? I didn't even get my bombs in again. It wants me to lose. Don't touch me. Oh no! Ah! Okay, no. Well, I tried, guys, but then I got targeted. This is all we get to see, is me running around, running away from Bowser, who's pacing for some reason. He doesn't even know where I am. Kit is yelling at me. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to commentate. If I don't get a title for this, I'm gonna be so mad. Every time I play this, it's like everybody gets a title but me. Okay. This is why, because I'm not doing anything right now. Hammer seems underpowered. The steel hammer's pretty good. I mean, this one definitely is faster than just punching, but I don't know. It would be nice if, like, it only took, like, a couple hits, though. It took less hits than what it... Like, this really isn't much when you're by yourself. Honestly. Okay, everybody was rescued.
Minigame.
Aw, shoot, I missed the ending. Was Big Montgomery... Okay, so now Big Montgomery's big moment was Big Stolen. He went from first to worst. He dropped from... He was in first, like, all the stars, living the dream, stealing, buying. It was all a time to be alive. And then he got stars stolen, I guess. He ended up in 4th place. I'm sorry. It wasn't his day. I don't think you were here when I got 412 coins, though. Oh, that is not a... What am I doing? This is really bad. I'm sorry. How could I be this bad at this? Okay, I got it. It's fine. I don't know why I said polka dots. No, it was not a... Now it is. Now it's a mushroom. That is not a mushroom. Oh my god, they're all... Good. Okay, I wasn't the last one. It's okay. Yo, don't make fun of me. I swear. Yay! If you are okay, so in Nintendo's logic, if you're large, like a 7'7" human being, you have... What am I doing? You have a deep voice? That doesn't compute either. Okay. We sucked. I'm not throwing on purpose, I swear. Oh, you see that? See, I can be good sometimes. I can sometimes be okay. No. Oh, come on. Shell. Lena! What are you doing? I'm kidding.
You win. Rank A.
Mario's just super short. I know. Oh! I'm gonna pick the trampoline because I like it. Mario's 5'5"? Mario's like 2 inches shorter than me then. I think two of my sisters are 5'5"? Question mark? No. I think one is 5'5" and the other is 5'4". And then my oldest sister is like 5'1" or 5'2". No. All I know is that I'm the youngest and I'm the tallest of all the ladies. My mom is legitimately the shortest, so... My mom is a shorty. He is. Ma. Great. You can just say, nice. People ran the other way. Oh no, they saw it. They saw it. It's fine. It worked out. Have we not gotten this bonus thing yet? Oh, we did. Bonus time. Okay. I don't even know my sister's height. Well, how much shorter is she than you? You can probably kind of figure it out based on that. Because I don't know... Clearly, I don't know any of my 3 sisters' heights for sure. I just know that they're shorter than me. Just shorter? Like, how much shorter, though? Like, a whole head shorter? Or, I don't know. Is she, like, similar to my height, or is she shorter than that? We need the details. Crap, somebody's dead. Go save the dead. No, we didn't save the dead. We're spiraling. We are. Anyway. I'm always surprised when people can correctly identify that my sister and I are siblings because she's like a whole foot shorter than I am. Yeah, but you probably have like similar mannerisms and stuff. Like even if you don't look alike or whatever. They can tell.
Congratulations!
Rescue Expert 4.0. Let's go, yo-yo. Please tell me I had a claim to fame. The decoy. Let's go. Naf's sister always saying the same stuff. Like, true, and glasses. What? Maybe her nickname is Carpet. And she can't escape that. That's how you know it's Naf's sister. Totally. Yo, 52 punches, baby. Okay, Yo-Yo, what was... Yo-Yo didn't get a claim to fame? The game robbed you of a claim to fame. No! I was the decoy for almost a minute. Ooh, that's fun. Okay, I want to play one more of these, because that was fun. And then maybe some of you can get in as well. My sister and I always would get mistaken for being twins in school. She's a year younger than me and has darker hair. Oh my god. My entire, like, young childhood. One of my sisters is... Ooh! I've never been the washer on this. One of my sisters is only 18 months older than me, and people would always ask if we were twins, despite her being several inches taller than me, having blue eyes and blonde hair. Meanwhile, I have brown eyes and brown hair my whole life. Like, I don't know how they were like, oh, are you guys twins? It was my #1 most loathed question. When I was really young. Because it was like, no, we're not. Why would you ever think that? It's like, oh my god, siblings, they must be related. Anybody... Lena's back! I don't think Yo-Yo made it back, though. And I don't think anybody else made it in. Scottman, welcome to the stream. I don't think anybody else is here. This is Typhoo's again? Unless that's you, Yo-Yo.
Round 1. Start.
Who is it? It's not Yo-Yo, that's Angie! What the heck? Alright, well they separated us, Yo-Yo. I'm sorry. What am I doing? Nothing. Don't run right into the bombs! What are you doing? Doofuses. What am I doing? Also, why am I over here just watching this instead of playing? Lena! Lena is back. Can't believe Sir Farts isn't back. I know. We're gonna dearly miss him. He made my world a different place. What? Big left turn. But, Bree, I keep meaning to say this, and I'll just say it on stream because I want to know other people's thoughts. So me and my girl Bree are jumbo fans of The Lonely Island. We've been listening to their podcasts. I'm all caught up. I think you are too, Bree. I think we're both completely caught up at this point. It's like the first podcast I've ever listened to, followed, and am actively listening to in full, like, as episodes come out. But it's because we're super fans of The Lonely Island. And we have been obsessed with them since we were teenagers and they were, like, young college lads. Or, like, in grad school. Whatever. Anyway,
Finish.
I've been listening to their podcast, and every time they talk about
Minigame.
Steve Martin and Martin Short, I don't get it. Like, I don't think they're funny. It's just like, my whole life I have never thought those two were like that funny. And it's like hilarious to hear these people that I think are like absolutely comedic geniuses, comedy gold, love them to death, love their humor. It's just like funny to hear them reference them as like the funniest guys who ever lived, and I'm just over here like,
Start.
So I don't know. They're just like those comedians for me that I don't find them funny. They're just kind of like annoying, and they exist. I don't know, they just don't do it for me. Like, they don't really make me laugh much. They just seem like try hard a bit. And I know that's like, okay, that's brutal, but like, I just don't, they don't do it for me. Like, so my question is, like, who in comedy is that person for you? Like, who's the person in comedy that you're like, I don't get how people think this guy's hilarious? Like, probably one of, if not my favorite, like, comedian of all time is Jim Carrey. And I remember, like, I think it was, like, last month, I saw a meme on Instagram, and I looked at the comments, as you do, and there were, like, several people that were like, I don't get it, guys. Like, I just will never see this guy as funny. Like, I can appreciate what he does, but it just does not get me. It doesn't make me laugh. And, like, I don't mean it, like, in a mean way, like, disrespectfully, like, oh my god, that person's not funny to anybody, but it just doesn't do anything for me, like, with, not Jim Carrey, but, like, I know that that's what they were saying, that they were coming from that same, like, DK being the only one to get bananas, by the way. So it's like, yeah, I can understand if you don't like a comedian, but, like, what is it about it that you don't, like, I can't even pinpoint what it is about, like, Martin Short and Steve Martin that I don't really like, that I don't find
Round
funny.
2.
I don't think I've listened to a comedy podcast that has done it for me once. Like, where it's supposed to be, like, that's the thing. They're not on the podcast. I'm just saying, like, you know, a lot of it is, like, reflecting on being on SNL and doing sketches with special guests and previous SNL cast members. Like, that's a lot of what they talk about in the Lonely Islands podcast. And so when they talk about certain people, like, I'm just like, I don't really think that person's all that funny. But, yeah. So it's not like this, I mean, yes, the podcast is, like, comedic, but it's also, like, it's comedic because it's just them doing their thing, and if you don't think they're that funny, you're probably not going to like the podcast much. Help me! DK, save me! Oh, yay, thank you. Anyway. Sorry, I want to read chat, and I'm trying to throw bombs at a turtle. It's not working out so well. Oh, no! I'll let you get it. No! How could you do this to me? Like, at all, I don't seek any of their stuff out because typically I find them fairly funny. But I typically find them fairly funny if I come across them. I don't seek their stuff out, but I also have yet to find... Oh my god, why do I suck tonight? I also have yet to find anything of theirs funny that I've, like really, really funny that I've come across. Like, maybe it's like, okay, like a little... I don't get like they don't get like a pure laugh out of me. That's what I'm trying to say. That's Will Ferrell for me. I don't get the appeal. I love Will Ferrell. See, I love Will Ferrell, and I think he's hilarious, and he's like also one of my favorite comedians ever. And like my mother-in-law hates him. I don't really get the Adam Sandler thing either. Sorry, but yeah, I don't really like. But the thing is, I have seen him be funny in like, and I do like some of his movies. Like I really like 50 First Dates. And I think he's pretty funny in that. And I do think he's funny in, I've only seen it a couple times, but in Happy Gilmore, I think he's pretty funny. But he's one of those that I just feel like he plays the same character every single time and makes that dumb voice with that weird face, and I can't do that more than like, once or twice. Green Dino, welcome back. But yeah. I fully understand why people don't like... Really? I just can't see it. I love him. I don't understand. He's just such an idiot. Like, his comedy is insane. Like, he just acts insane. Yeah, probably my favorite comedians in general are, like, The Lonely Island, so Andy Samberg. Yorma and Akiva, obviously. But then aside from them, like, I love Jim Carrey, I love Will Ferrell, and I am a huge Austin Powers fan, so I love Mike Myers. I think he's hilarious. But I think he's also just, like, really good at characters. Like, I've never seen, like, him do, like... I mean, I'm not really into stand-up, but, like, I feel like I've never even seen him do stand-up, and I don't even, like, remember any of his skits on SNL other than Wayne's World, which is a movie I grew up with, and that, and obviously, like, a sketch that is very beloved, and I think is hilarious, but, like, other than that, like, I don't even know, like, his stuff that well, so it's, like, purely based on Austin Powers. And these are just the guys. I'm not even covering the girls, because... and I also love Bill Hader. Bill Hader is the best. And absolutely hilarious, and I am obsessed with, like, his sketches, everything. Like, I love Bill Hader. He's gotta be one of my, like, number ones. Kristen Wiig's probably another, like, number one for me. I love her so much. I really like Amy Poehler, too. Ooh! No! Luke! Thank you. Started to say Lena, but it wasn't Lena. Oh! Oh, I tried to put a banana down. Shoot. Okay, can I put this down? We know. Oh, I don't think I said thanks to the person who saved me. I'm just realizing. I'm also, like, done nothing with this battle. What happened to all the trampolines? I don't know. Only movie I've seen... Crap. I tried to read the whole comment before. Uh-oh, Yoshi! Where is this crate? Why can I not see anything? Okay, it's too late. The only movie I've seen that I really like Will Ferrell in is Stranger Than Fiction. I saw that in theaters. I liked it. I feel like he's... But that's like a... more of a serious role. I think people get the same feeling about Jim Carrey that you do about Adam Sandler. Maybe. You know, never mind. You just listed my example, Austin Powers. Oh, for like... I know you don't like... Yeah, which is wild to me because I am obsessed with Austin Powers. That's one of the comedy movies we don't see eye to eye on, and it's like one of my favorites of all time. It's like, it's so funny how that happens, but I haven't seen Stranger Than Fiction in forever, but I saw it in theaters. I got like free tickets to it when it was I feel like it was a pre-showing, like it hadn't released yet or something. It was like the week before it released. My grandma used to get free tickets to movies through her work randomly. What are you doing? Give me the 8! Yoshi! Angie! You guys are too slow! You tried to watch Austin Powers movies as an adult. Maybe I would feel differently now. Maybe! Oh, we sucked! Oh no! Trading cards, but Pokemon card minigame. Totally. Give me the H. No! No! Oh my god. Oh my god, how are we this bad at this? The ninja kept flipping like 400 times, and I'm like, why are you going back and forth with the same cards 8 times? This is not making sense. There's no way. Stop looking at me, Angie. Angie! Angela! Angela! Oh my god! I hate this. I hate this. Yo, good. You're on the end. You're on the end. You're on the end. Go. We're never gonna get this. I'm sorry. This isn't happening. Are you kidding me? They already have it? Oh, the game's throwing us a bone. There's no way. There is no way we could get that one. The game was just like, oh, these guys suck. Give them this last one. Yeah, B for Angela. Because you sucked. Give me this lightning. I'm gonna be the rebel. I wish I could show her how to be a real Yoshi. Ugh. Yeah, teamwork is a great thing when
Round 4.
people don't suck. Angie, if you get hit, I'm not saving you. That was beautifully bad and then beautifully good. It was just tragic. It was tragically tragic. Where's Bowser? I want to trap him. Angie? No, not you, Kit. Angie, you come running up to the... I will murder you. Okay, that's overkill. I won't, but... Yeah, Angie's definitely like the little sibling that's like, let me play! And they're like... And the older siblings are like, no. Okay, fine. But you don't know what you're doing! Oh my lord. DK, are you dead? You are. Oh my god, no! Oh, everybody's dead! Help me. Thank you, Leon. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Angie would never be alright, Angelia. Angelia's a real gamer. Somebody save Luke. Oh my, Aurelio! This is tragic. We're gonna get an F-. Can't even see what's happening. Oh my god, we're so bad at this. Okay, of course it's right out of my eye line. Sorry, Red Law. What? I didn't even get my last bomb in. That was pathetic, you guys. Pathetic. Wow! Okay. Alright, I don't know that I'm going to get a title for this one because I feel like I didn't do anything besides run around and try and find stuff. I tried to save people, but I don't know that I saved that many people. More than others. Oh, that's cute. Luigi takes his hat off. Okay. Oh, yo! I was the rescue team? Oh, sweet. I guess I okay. I guess I saved more people than I realized. Looks like I finished the job after all. Yo, 52 again. I got him with the lightning. That was fun. I feel like I would have gotten something for that, like a title for that, even if I hadn't, saved a bunch of people, so I don't know. All the guys take their hats off. Take your hat off of the back of your head, K-Man. Why is Bowser even trying to attack while everyone is rainbow? Doesn't he know invincibility is a thing? He just doesn't give up. That's just kind of the idea. I didn't say your head was weird shaped. I just said that I told you your head was magical. And you somehow still took this as an insult. K-Man! Why? Alright. We're gonna go to the party plaza. I'm gonna look at my... He really does have a magical head! If someone told me my head was magical, I feel like I would not be like... I feel like I'd be like, thanks. No.
I don't hate you because your head is weird shaped. Your head is weird shaped because I hate you.
No! Psycho just doubling down on this. Thank you for the bit, Psycho, and the double down. I did too! I said your head is magical. And you're like, you're just saying that because I have a big head. I didn't. What did I get? I got the big load. Is that what it was called? I don't remember. Where is it? No. No. Where'd it go? Commander of the Sea. And I don't see the other one. Where is the other one? Add insult. No, that's not it. What is the name of the one? What's the name of the one we got? Heavy Pockets. That was it. I'm like, I don't remember what the name of this was. Never use the word... Okay, I already read that. I did use the word magical. No. It's my neck that's big. Your neck is not big. Your neck is proportionate to your magical head. I come by to your streams and I just get... No! No! I'm not pummeling you. I'm just trying to tell you that your head is magical and it is a good thing. And I did say magical because I had the same argument with you in person and you tightened your hat all the way and then I wore it because it fit my head. It was a real thing. Perfectly proportional. That's all I'm trying to say. Exactly. Yo-Yo said it for me. Oh, what happened tonight, you guys? We had bits from Casanova, Psycho Nacho Man. I thought somebody else, but I guess that was the other night. That was 2 days ago. Okay, never mind. But you two, thank you so much for the bits. Thanks to Matina for the resub. Thanks for the new follows. I think that's everything from tonight. For some reason this looks jumbled to me, so hopefully I didn't miss anything there. I don't know who's streaming right now, but we're gonna see if we can raid somebody. On a Friday night at 11? Zabrag is streaming Persona 3. Who else is... Alan is streaming Spelunky? Oh, what that is, though. Alright, well, you know what? We're just gonna bother Zabrag. Because I feel like we always do. It's become the tradition. It's become like it used to be when Snack and I would raid each other. Back in the day. But you guys, it's been a lot of fun. Thank you for voting for this board. It was fun to show it off, and it was fun to play more turns. I think it probably is in more of the bottom side of boards for me because of the whole tide mechanic being a little too much. Like, it takes too long. But I still don't really think there's a bad board in this game, though, so that's not really saying much. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I'm glad Yo-Yo got to join in for one of the Bowser Kaboom Squad sessions. Yo, thanks, Wolf. Thanks, guys. Thanks for the fun times and for hanging out. I will be back on Monday with Western Land. It's going to be a daytime stream because I've been trying to keep daytime on Monday just so I have 2 different time zones that I'm covering. Because I know I had a lot of people that were like, I'm missing the daytime streams, help me. So I'm like, alright. But, it's gonna be like one of the last streams this month because I've got a lot of plans coming up. So I'm not even gonna be streaming. I'm gonna be streaming on Monday and then I won't stream again until like right before Thanksgiving. But that's gonna be a really fun stream and I'm looking forward to it because of what it's about, and it's a surprise. So it's a just like chatting and hanging out with me kind of stream, but I'm really excited about it. Yeah, there isn't a bad board, but I agree that Goomba Lagoon is on the lower half for sure. For sure. It's like, it probably is on the lower half. I need to play Galleria again because I've only played it that one time. I need to give it another chance. I think every other board I've played at least twice now, but except for Galleria, I avoided it for a while, but now I think I need to play it again because I don't think I'm giving it a fair chance by being like, well, I played you once, bye. But yeah, it's been a fun stream. I appreciate you guys being here. We're gonna go raid Zabrag. What should we say to Zabrag? Angie, let's do Angie is the woat. Let's just be toxic. Because that's how it's done. He's gonna be like, who is Angie? Yeah, Angie is the woat is gonna be our raid message today. I'm sure Zabrag will appreciate it. But you guys, if you need any of my socials, my link tree is right here in the chat. I have an Etsy store, I have a YouTube channel, I have Instagram, Discord, all the fun things. Any of my outside links from Twitch you can find there. But that's really everything. I feel like there was something else I needed to say, but I guess if I think of whatever it is, I'll be able to say so on Monday. Before I take a break for a couple weeks from streaming. Anyway, regardless, it's been a lot of fun hanging out. So I will see you guys on Monday. Have a great weekend. Take care. Be cool. And I'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.